It's time for Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT. Brought to you by John Purser Allstate Insurance. Now and Then Antiques. The Nathan Dean Agency. And now the play-by-play action of Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Rock, and what a beautiful day we have here. The field is nice and green, no wind, the weather is perfect. They moved the game up a day early because weather coming in tomorrow, so we're playing a doubleheader. I am joined by Mr. Chris Culver. So glad to have you here, buddy.
Thank you, Mr. Torline.
Helping out a little bit because we've coached together. You kill my bugs in my house. You do a little bit of everything in town. You're on the school board, but most importantly, you have supported your children and these other children as they've grown up.
Yeah, I think that's it's vital to our community to continue to put out support and for not only the ones that are here now, but have expectations of what the facilities are going to be in the future. So we're having a good time doing that. We've got a great school board right now and got great staff that are working daily to make the experience at Polk School District a fun time for each and every one of them there. And we're experiencing some really good times right now at Rockmart.
Well, I can tell you, if you haven't been to the school lately in the last couple of years, wow, you'd be a big change if you come up and look at all the new stuff that's being built and how things are getting better. It's a beautiful thing. You guys are doing a great job there on the school board. We appreciate that. But now, my friend, we're going to talk about Rome. Rome comes in. We've coached against them. They're going to be a good team. We're playing a doubleheader. We've got a couple officials that we know. So let's talk about them a little bit. What do you know about Rome, or do you know about Rome?
I don't know that much about Rome other than they haven't had very much practice time over the past few weeks due to their rain.
Underwater, aren't they?
Exactly. We've seen them on the news, and they've actually made the best of a terrible situation, and we're glad that they're here with us today and able to experience a dry field, and we welcome them here as we get to host a great group of Rome ball players and coaches.
The one name that I'm looking on here, it stands out, is Knox. I do remember him. He's a very good pitcher, a very good kid, too.
Yeah, he's been a heck of an athlete on the football field as well as on the baseball field. I believe he's already committed possibly to a Virginia Tech team, if I'm not mistaken. Knox is a heck of an athlete. I remember in middle school he hit one over the parking lot against us, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And so he's a heck of an athlete, and it'll be enjoyable to watch today. See if we can't keep him contained.
Yeah. So we're starting out here, Chris, and I'll tell you what's really neat about this is like I said, we coached 4 years ago. These kids are 5 years ago, 4. And the talent just keeps getting better and better. These kids have grown. They're stronger. They're faster. And very, 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 very excited about them playing today. This should be a very good year. We did lose to Heard County, I think, last game 2-1. Did you go to that game by any chance?
I did. I got to go to that game. It was a tight game all the way through. Our kids showed a lot of composure in a real difficult situation, especially following the Heard County championship game with football. And so yeah, I was down there, and it was a beautiful facility. We hit the baseball, we pitched the baseball well, and had no errors in that particular game. But we were able to have a good game. We fell short 2-1, but it was a great evening of baseball, and it'll help boost us through the rest of the season to know what our competitive level is going to need to be at.
Most definitely, and like I said, this is early on too. We're finally getting everybody back. Griffin Pace is back, Todd Floyd's back, but they still don't have baseball under them yet. So we are definitely excited to have them here and get a doubleheader in today. We'll go over the starting lineups here in a minute, but Chris, I appreciate you helping me out because when they back these games up, last year I had Danny, but Danny's now umpire.
Mm-hmm.
So now I've got all kinds of people that will want to help, but today they couldn't. So you're always a great guy to fill in for me. You're always there saying, yes, sir, whatever you need, and I appreciate that.
Well, I'm always here to help if I can. I don't feel that comfortable on the radio, but I enjoy Rockmart sports as well as all Polk County sports. And look, you spoke about something a minute ago, and talking about these kids and how they've grown, and it's a different expectation that is set now, and it's not a hope anymore. It's what do you expect to do when you step out on a playing field, or what really when you step on the school campus. And that goes from the sports all the way to the education in the classroom, things of that nature. But expectation is huge. It's not a time of hope anymore. I hope to hit the baseball. I hope to throw someone out. It's where am I going to hit it, and when am I going to strike that young man out? So it's a fun time right here on RHS baseball. Facilities are in phenomenal shape right now. We've changed to the first base side, so that's a new thing that we have accomplished over the fall and the winter, acquiring a new locker room that backs up right to our facility here that's made it great for the guys, and their demeanor and their excitement is just out of the roof right now. So there's a high expectations for this group of seniors and the rest of the baseball team that's going to follow behind their leadership.
It does. It looks great, except we got to get it painted. It's blue. So we got to work on that. So, we'll take some donations up and paint that thing black or gold.
Well, it's actually ball paint gray, just to let you know.
It's blue to me, but that's okay. But we're very excited. Thank you for being here. They're doing the starting lineups, and then we're going to have the national anthem. So, Brian, I'm going to send it back to you for about 3 or 4 minutes to after the national anthem, and then we're going to go over the starting lineups with you, and we're going to play some baseball.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Hoover Zach writes, I kind of want to have a party for no other reason than to get Chick-fil-A catering. We hear you, Zach. And not that you need a reason, but there's always birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, Tuesdays, the list goes on. Because it's the little things that bring out the party. Like nuggets, strips, salads, cookies. You get the idea. Tweet your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Alvis Miller & Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Hello, Rockmart. This is Pastor Levi White with Calvary Baptist Church, and I've got a...
Make sure you stop by Rockmart Rent-A-Own, 966 Seartown Highway in Rockmart. If you are looking for furniture, mattresses, and recliners for every budget, come by and see owner Derek Tilley. Rockmart Rent-A-Own is your U-Haul truck rentals dealer. They also fill propane tanks with the cheapest rates in Polk County. They're open Monday through Saturday, or call them at 770-684-5314. That's Rockmart Rent-A-Own, right across from Morningstar Baptist Church in Rockmart.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
Exmark, ready to work for you.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Troy and Chris Culver here today for this first of the two games, a doubleheader stand against Rome, Georgia. Starting line for Rockmart, batting first is Andrew Morris playing center field. C.J. Culver in left field. And we batting second. Dylan Bailey playing first base tonight, batting third. Braden Cole is the catcher. He's batting fourth. Reed Couch is going to be DHing for our pitcher, Griffin Pace, tonight. Ty Floyd is the number 6 batter at shortstop. Jonathan Suppis is third base, batting 7. Sam Sanders is in right field, batting 8th. And Cooper Yancetich, playing second base, is batting 9th. He's our cleanup. Do not have Rome's. We'll get them as they come along and tell you who they are. But, Coach, I mean, that's one heck of a batting order right there.
Yeah, it sure is. And then you got a state championship wrestler on the mound in Griffin Pace, and how phenomenal of a wrestling season he had. So he hasn't been with us but a few weeks now, and so we're glad to have him out here on the baseball diamond.
You know what I like about these, and I call them kids, but they're young men now. They were kids when we coached them. They are great young men. They're very respectful. They say yes, sir, no, sir. They don't back talk, and they get after it. So the first batter for Rome is going to be Xavier Dallison. So he steps in. Griffin Pace, left-hander, throws the first ball. A little low. Takes a sign. Hit the first base. It's going to be foul territory. Got around on that one, but chopped it down. It was a good pitch location right there. So it's a 1-1 count. Just getting started on this beautiful day. You know, the sun's not out, so it's not going to affect the fielders out there. But we'll see. There's the pitch. Change up, a little low.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit for Griffin to find his pitches and get back acclimated, but he's going to be just fine this year. It's a good pitch right there. It's a little low.
That was great location, though. I mean, you 1 inch up, it was a strike, so you try to make him go after it. So it's 3-1. The ball hit hard to right field, but right at Sanders. I mean, he took 2 steps over to the right. It's a line drive, so out number 1.
This Rome team matches up a lot like Rockmart, being that you got a lot of talented individuals out there, a lot of talented athletes. Of course, they've gone to the state championship in football, so when you compare the two, just as we went to the state championship, got a lot of athletes on the field.
First pitch to Andrews for Rome is low and outside. Look at that little car out there driving across there. It looks very familiar. Little yellow car. Nice pitch right at the knees, right down the center. So it's a 1-1 count.
Tour-line T-shirt.
I tell you, that's a little bitty car. But drives nice. Threw it right above the letter to see if he'd go after it. He held back, so 2-1 count. He's throwing in all positions. Chops of that one foul over our first base dugout, so it's going to be 2-2. You know, Coach, that's something we did too when we were coaching. We were trying to have them hit spots. You know, try to hit the corners, and that's what you call that makes them better pitchers.
That's exactly right. Having that expectation to put the ball where you want it.
Ball hit right past the third baseman. Good shot. So that's going to be a base hit. Suppis dove for it, but you know, there's nothing you can do there. He's got a good hit.
We also got Ty Floyd back with us for the second game. Of course, he's been in basketball, had a phenomenal basketball season this year, and so we're glad to have him back. He's getting acclimated back to the shortstop position and pitching as well. Pitched a great one inning the other night against Heard County.
Oh, really? That's great. Nice pitch on the outside corner, called strike 1. And the good thing about Griffin, he's left-handed, so he's got a real good shot at the first baseman. He's not getting a very big lead. I don't think he should, or he's going to throw him out. Ball's coming back behind us here, Chris. Going to hit the net, comes straight down. 0-2 right now.
Of course, this is Knox Kadum here. He's the quarterback for the Rome Wolves, and just a heck of an athlete. And want to make sure we try to pitch gingerly to him.
I was fixing to say, don't put it in the wrong spot here. Throws it back to first, back in time. Gets back on the mound. I'm seeing the first baseman a little bit jumping back to first, too, when he gets ready to throw. You can't tell what Griffin's going to do. Ball's outside and high. Going to take his signs, get back in there. I don't know if the strikes are not working out there or not, but he's turned the board off and turned it back on. Here we go. Nice strike three on the outside corner.
Absolutely. A backdoor curveball to give us 2 outs.
Absolutely beautiful. That strikeout was by Clayburgh's Boutique. Perfect pitch selection by Griffin. And you can get a perfect clothing selection down there at Clayburgh's Boutique. 1075 Nathan Dean, Triangle Square. Ball hit hard to third baseman. Duffy's comes up with it, makes it out. Nice stretch. So don't get him 1, 2, 3, but pretty close there, Coach. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com. Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the Rock going to the bottom of the first. Score is 0-0, and Knox Kadum is on the mound for Rome, and we've seen him a lot. So what a great young man he is, and like you said, quarterback for Rome, and just a talented athlete.
He is. Again, that's why I say they match up so well with what we have going on here. Of course, with Dylan Bailey and Ty Floyd, that it's going to be a D1 pitcher, and so just exciting times for both these programs. And again, we're just so excited to have Rome here. Unfortunate that the levee where their field is located has been flooded and still 3 feet underwater. So we're glad to have them. They were gracious enough to do a doubleheader with us here tonight, rather than us traveling to Perfect Game Facility over in Emerson. So we're going to host them here for 2 games and enjoy it.
They want to play too, so that's a good thing. It's a little bit closer for them as well. So Andrew Morris is going to step in for us, and he's been a heck of an athlete too. So he needs to get it started here. Comes set. Here comes the pitch. It's at the right field. It's close to foul territory, and it's foul. Just couldn't catch it off the fence, so he's going to get new life.
Yeah, this is a young gentleman playing in the outfield, earned a starting position this year, and he has come out on fire. He is, I would say he's batting in the 700 or so, and just takes a few pitches sometimes, strikes out very rarely, but drives the ball up the middle very well.
That one comes right actually to us, Chris. It's like within 5 feet. And it's over our head. I just got kicked by the catcher, so thank you very much for that. Brick dust on us.
You should have had that one, Torline.
Well, I'm not as young as I used to be. So it's going to be 0-2 count to Morris, so he's going to have to really buckle down and just put the ball in play right now. Comes set. Here comes the pitch. High. He lets that one go by.
Andrew Morris's dad played here at Rockmart High School in the mid-'90s and was a heck of an athlete as well, Heath Morris.
Curveball swung on a miss for strike 3. 1 out. I think, all you guys, all your daddies, there's a lot of daddies that here played, including yourself. Great athletes. Had good teams back then. But things were a lot different back then, too. You pitched longer. Your arms would get hurt easier, different things. But there's a lot of changes nowadays. First pitch is going to be a little bit high to CJ. We're not going to talk about him, are you? So he's your boy. That's okay. I'll talk about CJ. CJ, we call him Smiley. Always smiles. Great kid. A wall hit right up the middle. Shortstop's going to come up with it. Makes the throw to first. He steps off, but he makes the tag. So it's going to be out number 2.
Yeah, if you've been around any of the baseball over the past week or 10 days, you'll recognize that the baseball players, most of them have a different color hair. And I think that C.J. Culver, I don't know who his parents are, but I think C.J. may have been one of the instigators behind this to develop some unity within the team and just start a different approach to the 2019 season.
Well, it could have been worse. They could have just shaved their head, but they went ahead and just went blonde. But the bleach might have went through a little bit into the brain. I don't know, but that ball's high to Dylan, and he's a dangerous man right here. If he turns on that ball, Knox knows it too. So here's the pitch. Ball hit foul territory over first base dugout, going toward the parking lot. Because these guys have seen each other quite a bit. They've grown up together, and but Dylan just he hit that home run like we had here, the game I called, and it was a bomb. That ball's fouled off back here to the screen, just barely missed it.
I don't mean to speculate, but I wish Jeff Bailey was here to be able to speak on this. But I believe that they're distant cousins, Dylan Bailey and Knox Gatum. So that's a neat little, maybe not a fact yet, but I do believe that that's the case.
Well, it's very close because we're close to Alabama, so you never know. Oh no, that has nothing to do with this. But yeah, they're good kids too. That ball's foul, hits the third baseline. Coach Y comes up with it. But yeah, I think they are too. I think he talked about it before. Yeah, it's a shame Jeff couldn't make it today.
He's got another talented son that's coming up through the middle school ranks, and I believe he wanted to go support him as well.
And that's great. The ball's going to be fouled off behind us here. Dylan's taking his cuts at it, just barely misses it.
Yeah, something I'm seeing different this year than last year. More aggressive approach, letting these guys get out there and swing the bat at balls that they see real well. And so it's a nice difference from last year.
There's the pitch. Ball hit line drive up the center field. It's going to be a base hit. Put right past Knox's glove. I mean, that's patience right there. I mean, he went after it. He knew he just had to put it in play. And so we're on the bases right now. On first.
Number 28, Braden Cole.
So Braden Cole, another dangerous young man here. You put it in the wrong spot, he's going to make you pay for it. There's no wind right now. The flag is completely down, so but still, those wrists turn quick. Dylan's got a nice lead over there. Curveball in the derby, swings at it for strike 1. We're still in the first inning. Score is 0-0. There's 2 outs. We've got Dylan Bailey on first with Braden Cole batting. That was junk right there he threw, and unfortunately he went after it. Another one that was low to the ground he went after. I don't know if that was a changeup or what that was, but
Braden's definitely looking fastball, that's for sure. And you got to react to that ball as soon as it comes out of his hand. And
0-2 count. Here comes the payoff pitch outside.
Try to sneak a fastball past him after 2 breaking balls. And
thought a little bit farther out than he wanted to go, but Still going outside. Curveball hit hard up in the air, way up in the air to right field. He's under it for round number 3. So just like that, we get one on just like they did. So we'll be right back in 1 minute for inning number 2.
Hey, baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock going into inning number 2. The score is 0-0. Rome's coming up to bat. Griffin Bay still on the mound for Rockmart through a nice first inning. And now we're about 2 pitches away from starting this inning. And Chris Culver's trying to sneak away, but, you know, it's one of those things where you have a date, you can have somebody call and say, hey, you need to come on. His wife keeps coming over here like he's really got something going on. Chris, I've been there. I've seen this, man. So, you know, nice try.
Glad to be out here. Glad we got a dry day. We bumped it up a day to get these games in. And
so it looks like this is Ellard batting for Rome. First pitch was a ball. Ball fouled at third base area. So it's a 1-1 count. You know, Griffin, he don't know he's missed a beat up there. I'll be honest with you.
No, he really doesn't. And one thing that helped Griffin is he didn't go down in his weight class this year through his wrestling, and so he's coming in at a good 185 pounds compared to where he's normally coming in at a 160.
Yeah, and he didn't have to pay for all that like he did last year trying to get that weight. And what's even neater, I mean, state championship is awesome, but he won over 200 matches.
204 matches.
His career.
Absolutely.
Unheard of. I've never done here before. So just very, very, very happy for him, and I know his parents are very proud of him as well. They support, just like you, Chris, all your parents support your kids real well. It's going to be called strike 3 right there at the knees on the outside corner.
Beautiful pitch right there on the painted the line.
Sure did. Caught him looking. Aston's batting now for Rome. He's a right-handed batter stepping in. Like Tommy Griffin, not missing the pace. He didn't miss the beat right there. He's painting those lines. That was a little bit low outside. Ball. Sun's peeping through now. That ball's a little outside.
One thing I've noticed about all of our pitchers this year, they're keeping the ball down, and that's where you got to do. You can't let that ball rise up in the strike zone. It'll make you pay. It's a foul ball, and that's a catcher's nightmare right there. It came straight down and hit him in the pads, thank goodness. That's why you have them. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball line shot past third base. No chance of getting that one. Just a beautiful hit by Aston. So it's going to be a single. Really not a bad pitch on
No.
Peyton's part. Kept it low and away and just reached out there and got it. was able to drive it between third and short.
Yep, Tillery's about now for Rome.
Nice little double play ball to Ty Floyd right here would help.
That would be sweet. Ball's fouled back. Probably gets the ball back to the pitcher. Throws it back to first, but he gets back in time. Now he's ready. Ooh, the first baseman, he's fixing to go, but he didn't. Swung on and missed there. 0-2 count. This is the seventh batter, so you don't want to mess around with him. Just hit your corners and ball straight up and out. Yeah, there it is. Just hit the gray building. So I'm going to do that to you like I did to Mark last time he was here. Ball's hit off the end of the bat's foul. Called a ball down the line. I said, missed it by 3 inches. And he said, maybe 3 foot. I said, this is radio. People can't see that. Thanks. So I kept saying 3 inches the entire game. So, still 0-2 count. Runner at first. 1 out. That ball's high. Gets set back up again. Taking a while to take a sign. Now he's got it. That's low in the dirt. Tried to make him go after that one, and he held off. And that's a 2-2 count after he swung his first 5 pitches. Go ahead and send him home right now. Nice pitch, but throws down to first. Not in time, and that was ball 3. Wow, because the catcher got up so quick, I believe that took away some from the umpire's view. Not his fault. He wanted to throw him out, but boy, that was a beautiful outside pitch. And that one's not going to get by, so that's strike 3. Caught him looking for out number 2.
It was a great inside pitch right on the edge of the plate. Kept it low right at his kneecap.
That's a Clay Birch Boutique strikeout. Perfect clothing selection. Go to Clay Birch Boutique, and she's also online. You can go to her as well and check out her inventory. Got some new stuff in now. I saw it on Facebook. She's in the Triangle parking lot. Clay Birch Boutique.
Just outside on the first pitch. 1 ball, no strikes.
You know who this young man is? We got a number. Throws it back to first, but not in time. 16. That's Grodman. I'm going to go with that.
A lot of big kids on this Rome team. This guy's probably 6'3", 6'4", 230, 240. Heck, it was just a great-looking group of athletes.
Change up right there, swung and missed. Yeah, it's 1-1 count, 2 outs. Swung off, missed. We're in the top of the second, score 0-0, 2 outs. Runner at first base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Griffin Pace on the mound. Our lefty. Throwing hard. Ball hit the shortstop. Ty Floyd makes a catch for out number 3. And just like that, we're going to the bottom of the second. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Hoover Zach writes, I kind of want to have a party for no other reason than to get Chick-fil-A catering. We hear you, Zach. And not that you need a reason, but there's always birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, Tuesdays, the list goes on. Because it's the little things that bring out the party. Like nuggets, strips, salads, cookies. You get the idea. Tweet your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Alvis Miller and Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back at the rock bottom of the second inning we go. And Reed Couch is going to step up to the plate for us. He's a designated hitter for Griffin Pace. He steps in. Umpire says, let's play ball. Sun's coming on a little bit more, Chris. It's looking nice. Ball jams him a little bit, hits it up. I don't know where it's going, but not on my head, thank goodness. Yeah, now the sun comes out to center fielder, left field, all that in shortstop. Wow, that's bright.
Yeah, now's when we need to put the ball in play.
There you go. Hit the ball shortstop. He's coming up to get it. He catches it in the glove, throws it over in time by half a step. So, one out for Rockmart. Good play by the shortstop.
Number 25, Ty Floyd.
Ty Floyd, number 25, steps in for Rockmart. I'm just saying this, but he's batting number 6 right now. I don't think we'll see that very much longer. He might move up, but right now, after being in basketball, I think he just needs to get some bats under him and hit the ball. Umpire called that one a ball just a little bit high. That was borderline right there.
It was borderline. I like to call those above his numbers.
Yeah. He was ready to call that a strike, too, but it just fell off the side of the earth. So, 2-0.
Yeah, Ty's one of those. Once he starts hitting and gets acclimated back into the baseball swing, he's hard to keep down in the lower end of the lineup. That's for sure.
Hard swing right there, miss. I about came out of his shoes on that one. It's a nice pitch by Knox. Threw it right by him. So 2-1 count. 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Score still 0-0. Go inside on this pitch right here. Well, he brought it out. Catcher moves in. He throws it out for a ball. 3-1. So he's still got 2 more bats. He can watch this one if he needs to. We need base runners.
Absolutely.
And the pitch. Strike 2 right on the outside corner. That looks pretty good from where I'm sitting. So now it's a full count. Now you just got to put this thing in play. And the pitch. Curveball high. It's going to be ball 4. So we got a base runner with 1 out.
Maybe they can get something going here.
Number 2,
Jonathan Suppus is up. I get a decent lead over there. Ball in the dirt. Ball 1.
Got Connor Bullard for Rome, number 35. He's committed to West Georgia College to play baseball.
Well, so great.
Great little catcher. Came through Polk County in the Cedartown area and moved to Rome, and has just done a fabulous job, baseball and football.
Ball fouled off behind us here. Talked about this all last year. Jonathan hates to walk. He wants to put the ball in play somewhere. So it's a 1-1 count. But he is quick when he gets on base. And here comes the pitch. Runner's going. Swung on and missed. Throw is high and goes in the center field, so Ty's going to be safe at second. That would have been close right there.
Yeah, it looked like they may have had a little hit and run on because he swung at a pitch that was a little up in the strike zone that he normally wouldn't swing at. So,
right.
Hey, but it worked out.
You got to make something happen. Small ball, you got to make something happen. That's what Coach Y was doing. And we're on second right now with one out with a good batter. Oh. Called strike 3. A curve ball comes in.
All right, number 20, Sam Sanders.
Sam Sanders comes up to the plate for Rockmart now with 2 outs. Runner at second. Just need a nice little single to score. A little low.
As you know, you've coached with me, and we've coached together for several years before. And I'm not the most conventional coach. This is one of the best bunters in the state, and I would put a bunt down with him with 2 outs any time. And I would hope that we consider that sometimes, especially with the third baseman playing so deep.
Right, swung on and missed 1-1. You're right, because he's playing way back there, and definitely wouldn't see that coming. There's Javon right there, and it's going to be foul, but he would have been on by easy.
Wow. Missed it just outside the foul line by about a foot.
Yeah, it hit that little mound and just took off, but you call it right there, Coach, and
I like to see that. He puts the ball in play when he bunts most of the time. And
he just took a little bit off that one. If he could have bunted a little bit harder, but that was still a beautiful bunt attempt. Curveball, call strike 3, same spot as it was on Zuppis. So just like that, we leave a runner stranded at second. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Rockmart Rent to Own invites you to come by and see our brand new showroom. We have added lots of square footage and filled it up with furniture lines like Ashley, United, Lane, and Simmons, with new merchandise arriving every day. Be sure to come by and see Scooter and the whole crew. Mattress specials every week. And of course, we also have appliance deals for every need. We also have the best propane prices in Polk County. We are open Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., closed on Wednesday, open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m., Saturday 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m., closed on Sunday. Call 770-684-5314, located at 966 Searton Highway, Rockmart.
You're listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT, brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency. And now back to the action of Rockmart High School Baseball.
All right, we're back at the Rock going to the top of the third inning. Rome against Rockmart, score 0-0. Right now it's pretty much been a pitcher's battle. A couple of hits on both teams, but pitchers have been doing a great job.
They have been. They're hitting their spots. They're throwing the ball really well. And the off-speed pitch that Pace is throwing is keeping them off balance and then sneaks them in there with the inside fastball. It just really looks good. Mid-season form for both teams.
Yeah, and Cowan for Rome steps up right now to bat. He's the number 9 batter. Then we'll start back at the top of the lineup again. And here comes the first pitch from Griffin. A little outside and low, ball 1. Takes the side. Still a little low right there. So 2-0. Baseball is one of my favorite sports just because it's so relaxing. Ball hit hard to center field. They're going after him. It gets down and gets by him. So they're going to throw it to second, have a play, and he's called safe. Ty Floyd thought he had him, but boy, he slid away from the tag, but the umpire is right there on top of it, so can't really say nothing. So that's going to be an error for making him a double. Something you don't really want to see with a number 9 batter. Now you got Donaldson stepping up for Rockmart for Grome. He's a left-handed batter. Here comes the pitch. He tries the bunt, but he gets on the dirt to throw to second. gets by, but knocked down by Ty Floyd, so can't advance.
Just a small rookie mistake by our center fielder, Morris, but just kind of overran the ball on a line drive and just kind of had a little spin on it, got past him a few feet. But still learn every day that we're out here.
Right. Ball blocked in front of the plate, hit the ground. Nice job.
Well, something else about this team, Coach Y, Coach Yanzi has set up a schedule to where we're playing mostly or predominantly 3A, 4A, 5A, 6A schools before we get ready for our 2A region. So we can expect some, really tough games. And
called strike, so it's 1-2. Something else neat this year that they've done differently is they're playing back-to-back during the same week, region schedule. So if you play Pepperell on Tuesday, you play them again on Friday.
Yeah, that forces you to face their different pitchers. And
strike three gets thrown away, and the runner's going to go all the way to second base. He swings and misses, so he takes off to first. And Braden Cole just throws a little bit high and goes over Bailey's head. So that's another mistake. Those are little mistakes at the beginning of the year you don't want to have happen. But if it's going to happen, you want to happen now so you can fix it. So now we've got runners on second and third when we should have one out.
Well, Braden did a great job looking the runner back at second base, and he just released the ball just a little bit high. And the things that he 9 times out of 10, he's gonna hit them right in the money. He's a great pitcher, catcher, third baseman, first baseman, so he's an athlete.
Right.
But he just made a.
Get excited sometimes,
You do.
So nobody out. Andrews is batting for Rome. That ball's low, almost hits him in the leg. So it's 2 balls, no strikes. Griffin's got to settle down now because he's been throwing great, but these last 2 errors kind of frustrate him a little bit, I'm sure, when you're on the mound doing that. So just settle down and throw it to the catcher. Nice pitch, low right at the knees.
Yeah, this is one of those situations you just start working, take them off one at a time, and get that first out, and the other 2 become easier. Got to get that first one now.
Ball hit the third base, comes up throwing to first. Plenty of time. The runner cannot advance. Good job by Suppies right there.
Yeah, he looked him back great. Maybe kind of an in-between hop there on Suppies, but he ended up playing it perfectly.
So we got a quick timeout. Coach Wise going to the mound to talk to him right now. That walk to the diamond is going to be by Rutgers Jewelers. They're a custom design jewelry. They do repair since 1985, and you can contact them down there in downtown Rockmart. You can go to rockmartjeweler.webs.com or go by 103 West Church Street here in Rockmart. But check out Rutgers Jewelers. They do a great job. They're our hometown jeweler. We're going to take 30 seconds and be right back.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328. Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, Knox Kedem steps up for Rome. First pitch is a little low and outside, ball 1. Coach, we got runners at second and third. 1 out.
I don't know about you, but I'd consider walking him and setting up a double play ball with the catcher on deck. But of course, the catcher's an athlete too.
Ball hit high over first base, out of play, and that might be what Coach went out there and talked to him about. So guys, we don't have to give him something great to hit.
That's right.
Try to strike him out on the outside corners or inside, but don't make a mistake and throw it down the middle. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. That was almost one in too good of a spot. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Steps back in. Here comes the pitch. Hit to the shortstop area. Ty knocks it down, but it does get by him. But he was able to save 1 run by knocking it down and getting up and going and getting it. That Donaldson's very fast, and he could not score. So they got 1 run off a base hit by Knox. So it's 1-0 Rome with 1 out. And this is going to be a coach going to the mound, and it's by hometown jeweler Rutgers Jewelers. Go down and visit them on 103 West Church Street. They're going to replace the pitcher and bring in Luke Queen. I don't think he did a bad job there at all. And I think it's early in the season. He hasn't had a lot of pitching, so he went ahead and pulled him right there. But just like that, Luke Queen's going to take the mound. So we're going to take 60 seconds and be right back.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Are you worried that you may have termites in your home? Call us today and put your mind at ease. We offer liquid treatments as well as termite baiting systems. Are other pests your problem? Let them become our problem. Call us to service all of your pest control needs. At Culver Exterminating Company, we will protect your home, family, and future against termites as well as other pests and rodents. Guaranteed on time and friendly service. We offer a 10% discount to senior citizens. Call us today at 770-684-7686. Culver Exterminating Company, where honesty counts.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back at the Rock, and it's the top of the 3rd inning. Rome is on the board, 1-0 right now with 1 out. Base runners for Rome is on 1st and 3rd. Their catcher and the number 4 batter's batting. And Luke Queen has stepped up. And Luke's done a pretty good job so far this year for us.
He has. He's a shorter university commit, and so he's really come a long way. He's worked hard in the off season each and every year since he was a freshman, and just doing a phenomenal job coming in, throwing strikes, and giving us the opportunity to get some outs.
Yeah, that's a curveball called strike. That ball's pitched outside. The runner's delayed still, but he go ahead and go to second. So now you got runners at 2nd and 3rd for Rome. 1-0 Rome. Luke has done a great job learning a position in Rome. It's his position is pitching, and he's said, yes, I'm going to do that. And look what it's paid off. He's going to go to college and play baseball, and it's his dream, and he's a great young man, and another one that says yes, sir, no, sir, and was raised right. And I think this whole team, has it's just a blessing to be around them.
It is.
Ball's fouled off over the third base dugout. 1-2 count. Time's called.
I've been fortunate enough to be around them up here as they've gotten ready for this season, as the community has gotten in here and helped with this locker room that we've remodeled for them, and just great attitudes.
Batter says, oh, that hit me. And I guess the umpire agreed with him and said, go on down there. But I don't know. I don't know why you listen to that, but I think it did hit him.
Well, the batter convinced him of it. That's
sure
for
did. So now bases are loaded with 1 out. That was a hit by pitch. So now Ellard is going to be batting for Rome. Double play would be nice right here. Get us out of this inning. Ball hit high up in the air to left field. He's going to get under it and come throwing. And you'll never get the runner at home, but at least you do stop the runner from advancing. So you should have just went ahead and thrown that. Look back at first base. He had him nailed, but that's okay. They got one more run, but of course that runner was at strikeout. That would have been 3 outs.
Yeah, at this point, what you're wanting is just get out of this inning, get these outs that you can, and maybe don't allow them to get any more runs at this moment. That's for sure.
Now they're doing a double switch on the bases. Catcher gets to come out. And of course, that's their pitcher up there, too, so both of them can come out for pinch runners. So Queen backs up and get ready to take over the mound after we get this all said. Who's doing what? So Jack Orr is going to be on first base running. And out there at second base,
Number 10.
Number 10 is
Jonathan Magoya.
I'm going to go with that, Magoya. Thank you. Waiting for you to say it. Ball hit the shortstop. Comes up throwing. And it's out number 3. But they do score 2 runs on a couple of errors. So we're going to the bottom of the third. Rockmart is down to Rome 2-0. We'll be right back.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Okay, we're back on the Rock. We're going to the bottom of the third inning. Rockmart is down 2-0 against Rome, and Cooper Yastich is stepping up to bat. He's our number 9 batter, and we'll see what happens here. Knox is still on the mound for Rome.
Number 17, Cooper Yastich.
That's the coach's boy, but he's worked extremely hard to get where he's at.
He sure has, and so far has had a great beginning of the season at the plate, putting the ball in play most every time.
There's the pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Ball 1. Hey, Chief.
Go, Knocker.
Steps back up and, oh, isn't that special? Oh, change. Fall strike, nice swing there, just off of it just a little bit. And the pitch, outside ball. 2 balls, 1 strike. Steps back in there. Knox takes the sign. Sun's gone away again. Fouled off behind us. Boy, this is a popular spot right here. I mean, we might have to get a 10 over us. Hey, here's your dad. It's nice to see him.
Yeah, out and about.
I'm going to tell you, he is. Ball's in the dirt for ball 3. It's a full count. He's helped with football this year. Did a great job and had a blast.
He has, and a lot of folks don't know, but he coached football in the early 70s at Rockmart High School with Ed Fayrow and a few others, and now he's also with the track team. He's helping the track program.
Wow. Ball hit hard to right field. It's going to get down for a base hit. And it gets by him just a little bit, but he misplayed it. It's still just a single for Cooper. So we got a runner on. And we're going to start our beginning lineup up again with Morris coming up. Can't ask for nothing. Last year, Sanders was the number 9 batter. And, you know, we talked about him. He could bunt and get on first or whatever. You can get your number 9 batter on. It's just like being a leadoff batter.
That's exactly right. A lot can happen with that, and that's what you want with a 9 batter. And CJ batted in the 9 hole a lot last year as well,
yes.
and turned it on. And then, of course, a lot of times they backed him and Sanders up, and they were able to bunt each other around. So,
yep, that's important. Cooper did not have a very big lead over there, I'm going to tell you that. Called strike right there at the knees. Knox takes his signs. Here comes the pitch. Ball hit right up the middle. Base hit. So we got runners at first and second. I mean, he hit that ball right off the grass. 2 inches. Didn't ever get any higher. And so now we got runners at first and second.
Yeah, be a good time with first and second. No outs. Of course, you want to push those runners up. And so we'll see what Coach White does here in this situation.
Oh, I think he's bunting. So Smiley's going to have to bunt. The whole idea is to get him over, move him over. Pulls it back. It's high.
Threw him a curveball, which is always a good pitch to throw to a bunny, someone who shows bunt a little too early.
But you know, if he shows bunt, third baseman takes off. Cooper should go ahead and go to third because there ain't gonna be nobody there.
Absolutely.
You got to be alert there and see what's going on.
That's why you want to put it down that third base line.
It's called strike on the outside corner. He wasn't showing a bunt there. The good old days when you were on third base and I was on first, and we were arguing back and forth what to call. It was so much fun. Now bunt right back at the pitcher, but he bobbles it. Still comes up with it in time. The one place you don't want to put it. And he put it right back hard at the pitcher. Knox almost blew it because he was trying so hard, but he regained his patience and got it and threw it up third. So still runners at first and second.
Yeah, he's got to get that down one of the lines. And, of course, especially when you're bunting to an athlete such as Knox Gatum, you've got to get the ball somewhere away from him. Bailey hit by the pitch, first pitch to him, and so it loads the bases.
I was looking down, didn't even get to see that, but wow. Now bases are loaded, but still just one out. And now you're bringing Braden Cole up, so you got to pitch to the young man. And I think you're going to see a curveball this very first one. He did it last time against him to see if he swings at it.
Yeah, in the dirt. So let's stay off of those. Let's pick us out a pitch that we can pick up early and see it good, and let's drive it somewhere. Just get it to the outfield, get that first run in for the Jacket.
Well, you know, these kids have seen each other not just in high school and middle school. They've seen in club. They've seen them in travel ball and everything else. He just threw him a curveball, and he swung at it, and it's late. So they know each other better than the coaches know each other.
That's right.
Ball hit hard to center field. He's going back. He's going back. And he's off the fence. So there's going to score one. That scored two. So with the tie ball game, new life. That was a beautiful hard hit ball over the center fielder. He's got speed out there. And he just misplayed that one, but that was a great hit ball by Cole. So we're tied up, Chris.
We sure are. That was almost an unbelievable play by their center fielder that ran all the way up to the fence, and Braden Cole put a charge in it with absolutely no wind in his favor, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's another thing. You put the longest part of the field, like you said. It's right there in center field.
About a 385-foot single.
Yeah, exactly. Ball right back at the pitcher. They throw this two, try to come up the double play. He misses him. He misses him, so that's great play. He pulls him off first base. So it's going to be runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Number 25, Foley.
Well, we've got to work on our base running just a little bit. Dylan Bailey on that hard hit ball by Braden Cole to center field. He should have already been over on second base and ready to turn and hit the third. We would have scored another run just then on that.
Right.
Taking that force play off. But
I think I was watching him. He was watching to see if the guy was going to catch it. It was too late once he did it.
Yeah, at that point you got to, you wouldn't be able to tag up in that situation anyway, probably, because he's standing at the fence. He'll be able to turn and throw it right back to second. So take the chance and go 3/4 of the way and be ready to take that next base.
First base was not holding him on. The coach has to come out of the dugout and tell him to hold him on. Now he's calling time to go out there and talk to his pitcher. So got a walk on the diamond to buy Hometown Jewelers, Rutgers Jewelers. You can go down and they can custom design any jewelry. They do jewelry repair since 1985. Chris, I was telling him that last Christmas I took all my wife's jewelry down there for Christmas, and he cleaned them all up really good for me. Man, I brought a tear in my wife's eye because she loved how nice they looked. She had forgotten, because unfortunately this guy doesn't give a lot of jewelry, but how nice they look when they're all cleaned up, and I made her day.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah, so they did a great job down there. So go down there and see Rutgers and tell them that Torline sent you. All right, so now batting is going to be Ty Floyd, and I think Rome has what they want to do now, holding the runners on. So there's 2 outs, bottom of the third, 2-2 to score. Ty Floyd takes a strike on the outside corner. That's a nice pitch right there. Center field is playing a lot farther back right now for Rome.
Be a nice time for Ty to get hot.
Yep. Ball's outside. It's Ty in basketball shot a lot of threes. I'd like to see one go over the fence. And
be a nice 3, wouldn't
it? Be a nice 3 right here. So here comes the pitch. High. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs. Make something happen here, Ty Floyd. And now they're ready. Here comes the pitch. Curveball called strike on the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third.
2-2.
Great. That's right. Great ball game here. Lights have just been turned on, so they know it's fixing to get dark here in a minute. Steps out, back in. There goes the runner. Ball in the dirt, though, so he's going to be standing straight up.
Great call on Coach White's part to have him moving on that pitch. Got a 2-2 pitch. He's wanting to throw a strike. Probably going to try to keep it away from our batter, and it gets away from a catcher and allows us to move him up. Now base hit scores 2 possibly.
Yep. We got Reed Couch at second. You've got Dylan Bailey at third. There's the pitch. Ball hit high up in the air behind us again here.
You can tell that this pitcher has a lot of confidence, and he again, I said it before, he's an athlete. We're going 3-2 against Ty Floyd and his swing when you got a base open at first base, and you think you throw an outside curveball, maybe try to go after it, but no, he went straight for him.
Curveball swung on and missed for strike 3. So just like that, the ball game is tied 2-2, but we're going to the top of the 4th. We'll be right back.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Hoover Zach writes, I kind of want to have a party for no other reason than to get Chick-fil-A catering. We hear you, Zach. And not that you need a reason, but there's always birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, Tuesdays, The list goes on. Because it's the little things that bring out the party. Like nuggets, strips, salads, cookies. You get the idea. Tweet your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Hey, baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back with Rock. And Luke Queen still on the mound for Rockmart. Came in last inning, threw some good pitches. Ball game's tied 2-2. I throw the ball down now, and umpire's got his water. He's ready to go. So we are. He's going down to give his partner some water.
Real quick, I'd like to give a plug to just a phenomenal company that has donated a lot of their time and energy for really no pay whatsoever in our remodeling of our new locker room facility behind the baseball field here, and that's Four Seasons Lawn Care and Landscape, and they have donated. If you come up, look to the left, they've built this new pitcher's mounds and laid sod, new concrete work, and the landscape, and a new rock that the guys have written. It just looks phenomenal over here. Just want to thank those guys, Tyson Smith and Rodney Pope at Four Seasons Landscape, located right here in Rockmart. They do a lot of work all over southeastern United States, including Carolinas, and they live right here in Rockmart, and they want to give back to the community. Just a phenomenal two families there that want to be a part of something that's going on over here at Rockmart High School.
We definitely appreciate that because every little bit helps, but this is really, really nice. They've done a great job, and thanks for supporting our youth. First pitch is called strike. Second pitch is just on the outside corner. Then they have another ball, so it's 2 balls, 1 strike. Batter is going to be Tillery for Rome. He's their 7th batter. Swung on a miss, strike 2, so it's 2-2 count for Luke Queen. Takes his side. Change up a little bit outside, so now it's a full count.
Yeah, this is where you got to put it in there and just see what he can do with it, and hope that your defense just backs you up.
A little bit high and inside for a ball 4. That was closer than I think it looked.
Umpire's been real consistent up there at those high strikes.
Yep. Now batting Grodman for Rome. Take his signs. So they got a runner first right now. Tillery's there first for Rome. Square to bunt. Ball gets behind the catcher, so Tillery will advance to second. Ball hit the dirt and kind of just skimmed past Cole. He ain't going to be bunting here.
No.
Queen takes the sign. Well, now he does. He's on the rubber, which is better not take it off the rubber. Squares the bunt, pulls it back. Cooper comes all the way from second, running in. I'm like, wow. It's like coming out of nowhere.
A little different strategy of coaching there. And looks like there may have been a little miscommunication on the...
Here he comes again. Swung at it, by the bunt, and missed it, but I'm glad he's bunting because Cooper, he puts it in right field. Yeah, that's not going to be good because he's not slowing down.
No, he's running from the second base position deep in the dirt all the way to home plate and almost distract the batter.
It worked. It distracted me, too.
Yeah.
takes the sign, 2-1 count. Here he comes in. They throw to second. Not in time. That was a great idea. It was kind of a pickoff. I don't think he's going to run there again this time, but that was a great job by Coach to try to get the pickoff at second base.
Exactly. It's almost like to see if the runner watches our second baseman run to home plate and see if they can't get him off guard, catch him off guard, throw him out at second base. So kind of different coaching. Here he comes.
Smart. Well, he comes in for the bunt, swings and misses, so that's strike two. He was going to bunt anyway. I guess maybe they have his signs. They know what his signs are over there for Rome. I don't know. But he's sending his son up there for punishment.
Yeah.
So now you're going to stay back there because it's 2-2 count. Curveball just barely misses on the outside corner. Just a little bit outside. So now it's a full count.
Suns wreaking havoc on our shortstop and our center fielders right now. So.
Sure is. And that hits him in the elbow. You hate pitching that all the way, then all of a sudden hit him to get on. But now we have runners at first and second.
No outs.
And we're going to have a walk to the diamond, and that's by Rucker's Jewelry, featuring the the Love Diamond pennants. They also do custom design jewelry. Contact them at rockmartjeweler.webs.com or go by 103 West Church Street here in Rockmart, Georgia. Or give them a call, 770-684-4444. You know, sometimes that people forget about shopping locally, and some of the deals you can get here, you're not going to get anywhere else, because we try to take care of our local people, and it's nice to go see what they have.
Exactly, and it's not the stores outside of the community that support your local programs. And,
most definitely.
And being a business owner myself, and being raised by business owners, the community needs our support just as we need your support in the community. Come out and at least give us the opportunity to do business with.
But squared away, swung and missed. So there's no outs right now. We're in the bottom, to the top of the fourth. Runners at first and second. Squared away to bunt and missed it right there. This is Cohen. Last time he drilled that ball, and he scored the first run for Rome. Squares the bunt and he puts it down, going to third. Well, he had plenty of time to go to third, but he goes to first. I don't know. I thought I heard somebody saying third, but that might have been your dad.
Yeah, I believe that was Bob Culver hollering from the street.
Yeah, I think that was Mr. Bob Culver. He didn't listen to him. And I'm sure he'll talk to him about that later.
Maybe so.
But we still get the out, but the runners advance to third and second. So one out. It's a fielder's choice. Starting the beginning of the lineup up, the number one batter, Donaldson. He's left-handed, going against the righty. Curveball up high. Ball one. Third base is calling time. So they're going to have a substitute runner. So they're bringing a substitute runner in for the second baseman, runner number 16. He'll re-enter the game after this. Get a little bit more speed out there at second for Rome.
A lot of coaching going on in this game. When you have these tight games like this, it's nice to see the little coaching duel that goes on when you got good programs.
That's fun, isn't it? It's so much fun. All right, now we're ready to go. Donaldson's going to step back up into the box. It's one ball, no strikes. One out, top of the fourth. Tie ball game, still 2-2. Runners at third and second. Ball in the dirt, ball. 2 balls, no strike. Steps back in, takes the sign. inside for ball 3. So you'll see probably a fake bunt here. You will not be swinging, I wouldn't think.
No.
Here's the pitch. Inside, almost hit him, but he gets ball 4. Really not a bad thing right there. Andrews for Rome is going to bat. He hit to third base last time. So we got bases loaded with 1 out. Call struck on the outside corner. Cole framed that pretty well. So, like I said, we're in the top of the 4th, tie ball game, but Rome is knocking on that door with bases loaded. Luke Queen comes set, ready to pitch. Curveball again in the dirt, ball. So we got a 1-1 count. Comes set. Ball hit hard to center field. It's in the gap. That's not good. There's going to be 1 run score. 2 runs are going in. So 2 runs will score on that, and then there'll be a runners on first and third.
Textbook hitting right there by number 6. Hit the ball opposite way, driving it to the gap, and really nothing the Jackets could do about it.
No, and he would have been on second, but he fell down after he went past first. So still just 1 out, and they regain the lead 4-2.
Knocks Kadum back up to the plate.
Throws the first, not in time.
Showing bunt, could possibly try to do maybe a little squeeze, but he showed it too early really for a squeeze play. But got speed on the bases at third base.
He looked like he wanted it. He's not going to be able to tell second base out there. He has a hard enough time telling first base. So, but that's what I love about your dad. You know, when he's here with me, he can't do that. But he still gets his little pokes in.
Yeah, he does.
Ball hit down third base line foul.
Always has, and always really been fair, to be honest with you. Years ago when I pitched in senior league baseball here at local baseball program and through the Little League, and he was the umpire, and I got up there and pitched, and I threw 4 straight balls, and I threw my arms up, and I said, when are you going to call a strike? And he said, whenever you throw one. So, you know, very fair individual, and he loves Rockmart sports as well, Polk County.
Yep. So we got runners at first and third, and still just 1 out. 2 balls, 1 strike. Top of the 4th, 4-2. Rome's leading. Luke Queen on the mound for us. We got to get out of this inning here. Sun's back out at shortstop and center. Going to be a ball a little bit high. So 3-1. Comes set. Ball outside for ball 4, so bases are going to be loaded. I think we'll be seeing a walk to the mound here in a minute. It's so early in the season. We got 7 or 8 pitchers, so but Luke's doing a good job. Don't get me wrong. It's just they're hitting when they need to hit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Luke's going to be around the plate, and with his off speed, and he got a little bit of motion off his pitch, but it's going to. He's such a good pitcher. He can place that ball, and it's going to be around the plate. So when you're not going to overpower you with speed, but he will put it around the plate. And
thank goodness that was inside. That's all I'm saying. That ball hit quite a bit over the batting cages.
Long foul ball there by Bullard.
Bullard's, you can tell he can put something on one. And here goes the pitch. That was a changeup, and he went too early and just fouled it off behind him. He knew that he did that one. 2 strikes on the batter with 1 out. 4-2. Rome leads right now. We're in the top of the 4th. Playing a doubleheader today.
Yeah, what a great day. Great move by the coach to move this game up so that we could get it in rain scheduled in the forecast for tomorrow.
Time called by the batter. You know, we got a big tournament in the rec department down there this Saturday. 6 fields. A lot of teams coming in. 22 teams coming into play. So that always helps the community out when they come into play. They eat here and they shop here, and just a great day. Well, that's a strikeout by Luke Queen. That strikeout.
Yeah, it was a great low outside pitch right on the outside corner. The catcher, Bullard, just reached out, just couldn't get a hold of it. Tried to pull that outside pitch.
I don't mean to put you on the spot here, but I'm sorry. Has your wife been to Clay Birch Boutique yet?
She has.
I mean, that's a beautiful place.
Yes,
and,
it is.
A lot of good stuff there. You need to go down and check it out if you haven't. Send your wife. Just don't let her take too much money at first. Let her go back and see the second. Now, I'm sorry, but let her go back the second time and spend the money. But there's a lot of beautiful things down there, and something you don't see anywhere else, and very unique. But what the heck? Give her the credit card.
That's right. See, what a phenomenal little boutique that we have here in Rockmart, and get out there and support these local vendors and businesses.
Ball a little bit high outside by the referee umpire. Excuse me. Makes a sign. Same spot. Doesn't get called strike. Just the exact same spot. So we got 2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 4th, 4-2. Rome's winning right now. Luke Queen's on the mound. Braden Cole's catching. And here comes the pitch. Swinging on is a high pitch. It's fouled down third baseline. So now we got us a still 2-2 count.
Kind of left that one up and in. I don't think I'd put it back there again.
No, I don't think I would either.
No.
He's pitching to Ellard.
Big kid, too.
I got somebody warming up over there. I don't know if that's Yancitich or... Ball hit high up in the air to left field, but it's way up there. And is that CJ out there?
It is.
Smiley comes up with it, makes the catch for round number 3, so no more damage, but Rome does take the lead, 4-2. We'll be right back.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Are you aware that untreated wood is highly susceptible to termite damage? Are you bothered by other pesky insects like bed bugs, ants, roaches, wasps, and hornets? Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control for an inspection. They have the experience to handle your pest control needs. Call Harrelson Termite and Pest Control today to schedule an appointment.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, we're back to the Rock. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Rockmart is down 4-2 against Rome. But it could have been a lot worse than that, Chris. They had bases loaded, and Luke Queen shut them down.
Yeah.
And a great job by the defense there. But now Jonathan Suppis steps up. He's going to be his second time at bat. He struck in looking on a curveball. Was high a little bit, he thought, but so I'm going to let that happen again. And here comes the pitch. Curveball called inside. Knox is still on the mound for Rome. And the pitch. Ball hit straight behind us here. Good thing those kids moved, or might have hit one of them.
That's right. That's right.
Now we got an 0-2 count. He's going to have to really settle down and pick the pitch down he wants and just put it in play. Curveball hit to the shortstop, but he's got speed. Comes up throwing, gets him by half a step. So out number one.
Yeah, it took a Sunday hop to that shortstop.
Yeah, sure did.
Kind of a slow roller, and then right at the end, just popped right up to the shortstop. They would come across and make the throw.
Sam Sanders steps up to the plate for Rockmart with one out, bottom of the fourth. Pitch, outside, ball one. Catcher's calling third baseman in. That's smart. Ball foul back behind us here. So it's a 1-1 count, one out. You know, I forgot this was a doubleheader, but I didn't wear my jacket. It might get a little chilly tonight.
Yeah, it might.
Swung on and missed. That's a nice cut, though. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nice. I got you here to keep me warm.
Yeah. Yeah, I pour coffee on you. There you go.
Nice hit right between third and short. Beautiful swing. And Sam's running right now, and he's got a lot of speed on the bases, so he ain't going to stay on first very long.
That was a very balanced swing for Sam, and it's great to see Sam swing the bat and hit a great line drive base hit between third and short. But again, Sam's one of those with 2 strikes on him. I trust him to lay down a bunt at any time. He's just got the speed, and with that third baseman playing back, I really thought that they may consider it there. But
yeah. So now we've got Cooper Jansetich batting. They throw it back over. It gets by him. He's going to take off. That should be interference right there. But he's getting over there on second. Hope he didn't get stepped on with cleat. But he's going to go ahead and take second on an overthrow from the pitcher. So Sam is looks like he's okay. Pitcher's out there talking to his catcher, talking about what they need to do. Still down by 2 runs with 1 out, but we're just in the 4th inning, so 1 run is big right here.
Well, a lot of them are just not getting their second look at this pitcher, and not throwing the ball hard, and he's around the plate, and confidence is building. We're putting the bat on the ball, that's for sure. We just need to put a few hits back to back.
So here comes the pitch. Curveball swung on and missed. That was one of those ones he wasn't expecting a curveball.
No, he was expecting fastball, that's for sure.
Comes set, and here comes the pitch. Low in the dirt, but nice job by the catcher to stop it. Sam can't go anywhere. But he was ready. He saw. He was watching.
Yeah, Sam's got the speed. If he can get the open and a little ball with a little bit of a downward flight from the pitcher, he's able to take third base.
Curveball right down the middle for strike 2. Now you just got to put it in play, son. You can do it. Swung on and missed. He's going to have to throw him out at first. He does. It hit the ground, so he got to run. but they did throw him out at first, so that's going to be 2 outs. Now batting is our leadoff batter, Morris. Do not want to leave us stranded. Come on now. Steps in. Nice lead out there by Sanders. Swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. Nice block by the catcher. Keeps it in front of him.
Yeah, Bullard, that's why he's going to West Georgia to play baseball. He's quick, he's an athlete, he's a big kid as well, can hit the baseball, stop the baseball, and just a phenomenal young man.
Pitcher calls time, steps off for a minute. Now he gets back up. 1 strike, 2 outs, 4-2, Rome leading. He did go. Couldn't pull it back in time. His curveball was way outside, but just where it was coming in at the beginning, it looked like it was going to be a strike. So now it's an 0-2 count. It's a little outside.
That's a great eye by Morris. Again, he can get a hit at anybody at any time and against anybody.
Yep. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. So like that, we go to the top of the 5th. Rome's leading 4-2 over Rockmart. We'll be right back.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark. The Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Hi, we're back. Robert Torline, Chris Culver here. And we're in the top of the 5th. Rome leads 4-2. And Luke Queen's still on the mound for Rockmart. We started off with Griffin Bates, pitching a very good couple innings. And then Coach went ahead and pulled him because he's just come back to baseball from wrestling. Like we said, we got quite a few pitchers having a doubleheader today. You'll probably see every one of them.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what this time of the year is for. Get these kids out here, let them get acclimated. Yeah, you want your win-loss record to look good, but you also want to start building some confidence and get these guys some innings in.
First pitch to Aston is a strike. Comes set. We're ready to go again. Sun now is all the way out in center field, but not in the infield anymore. Ball's in the dirt. Ball.
For center fielder, we got one stream of light coming through from the sun, and it's straight at him.
It looks like it's just right there on him.
Like a spotlight.
Swung on and missed. Nice. Right there below the knees. For strike 2.
Yeah, if you're out there in radio land, we're glad that you're listening. But I tell you what a beautiful night for baseball at Rockmart High School facilities. They're just looking phenomenal. And mountains in the background, I tell you, just a great night to be out here. Come and support. But if you can't come, please listen to WZOT.
Tell you what, you got plenty of time to get here for the 7th inning stretch. And the next game.
Absolutely.
And we're having to sit here and smell those hot dogs and hamburgers. So, there's food here.
I know. I haven't eaten, and I've already gained weight.
Unfortunately, I know that problem. Pitch curveball. He gets out of the way with it and almost called a strike. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That was a nice pitch there by Luke Queen. He had the batter backing out on that one. And the pitch is going to be high for ball 4. So Tilly's going to be coming up to bat for Rome. Nobody out. Runner first for Rome. Rome's leading 4-0 right now. Coach is going out there to talk to the umpire because he said something to the dugout, I think. I didn't hear what he said. Did you?
I did not.
Oh, not wearing a helmet or something when they come out of the dugout. It's like 2 of them came out of the dugout without a helmet on. So that's what he's just telling them. So, but anyway, that's their job to make sure everybody stays safe. Now we can get ready to start playing again here. Once again, we've got Luke Queen pitching, Braden Cole catching, Jonathan Suppis at third, Ty Floyd at shortstop. We've got Yancetich at second. The bunt going to first. There's 1 out. Advances the runner to second. Anyway, we got Dylan Bailey at first. We got C.J. Culver in left field, Morris in center, and out and right we've got Sanders for Rockmart. So with no outs, good job by bunting the runner over. Now you've got Rodman coming into bat. Inside, right on the inside corner, strike 1. Takes a sign. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Curveball, a nice pitch, swung on and missed.
I believe I may throw that pitch again if I was him with a 1-2 count. Started it over the plate and it fell off the table. There it was.
Yep. Strike 3. He's out, throw to second. Not in time, but we did get 1 out there. So that's going to be 2 outs. Nice pitch. That strikeout is by Clay Birch Boutique. Perfect pitch selection. It's just like the perfect clothing selection there at Clay Birch Boutique. They got their new spring line that just came in. You need to go check it out and make the wonderful wife or girlfriend or even your daughter happy.
Absolutely.
I did see they don't have nothing for me to wear. She said that she was going to work on that, but I don't really foresee it. So, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll just keep sending the wife. And here comes the pitch. High pitch. He fouls it off. Supp's going after it. Oh, but it is made by Ty Floyd out of nowhere. Wow.
On a shoestring.
It was. That was awesome. And came all the way from shortstop to make it right on the fence. So that's out number 3. And we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Rome leads 4-2.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328.
Alvis Miller and Son Funeral Home, being the only locally family-owned and operated funeral home in the area, they give wonderful personal attention to you and your family. To find out more about their services, call 770-684-5437 or visit alvismillerfuneralhome.com.
You're listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT, brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency. And now back to the action of Rockmart High School Baseball.
Sometime, I think. All right, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Robert Torline, Chris Culver, and his wonderful wife Amanda just came by. Didn't offer us a hamburger or hot dog or anything. Well, she has a pickle. Oh, my God. She's got a pickle. But we're in the bottom of the fifth, 4-2 Rome. The coaches and the umpires are talking about different things right now. But once again, still early in the season. And Chris, we're batting now, and there's this sponsor, this home run sponsor. Are you familiar with Culver Exterminating?
Very familiar with Culver Exterminating.
Okay, I would hope that would be the answer, because this inning I predict one of these three batting now are going to hit one over the Rockmart sign out there, and it's going to be, I'm going to go ahead and say the M. It's going to be over the M, and that's going to be a Culver Exterminating home run. So I'm going to tell you it's going to happen.
Well, good. I'm glad that you're predicting that. We'll be honored to pay our fee for that Culver Exterminating Company home run. If that should happen, I'd love to see it happen.
You just make that fee out to Robert Torline.
I will. If they hit it over the M, we'll double the scenario.
You're going to double for the radio station? That's great.
If it goes over the M. If it doesn't go over the M, I don't have to pay.
Well, we're not going to fight on whether it went over the M. We're going to go with whether I think it goes over the M because, there's no,
on radio, they can't see it.
Yeah, I can't see it, so it's going over the M. But we got a new pitcher for Rome, Tillery, sorry. He's going to be pitching for them. So we're going to go ahead and take another 60 seconds, list some of our sponsors, and there's plenty of time to come on and be a sponsor for Rockmart Baseball. Just talk to Mark Lumpkin or Mark Garrett or Brian down at the radio station. Come on board this wonderful season. I'm telling you, we're going to go deep into the playoffs this year. I predict that early, and this team is on a mission. And just like the football team was and our basketball teams were, we're going to finish this season out strong. So we'll be back in 60 seconds.
Rockmart Rent to Own invites you to come by and see our brand new showroom. We have added lots of square footage and filled it up with furniture lines like Ashley, United, Lane, and Simmons with new merchandise arriving every day. Be sure to come by and see Scooter and the whole crew. Mattress specials every week. And of course, we also have appliance deals for every need. We also have the best propane prices in Polk County. We are open Monday and Tuesday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Closed on Wednesday. Open Thursday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Closed on Sunday. Call 770-684-5314. Located at 966 Seartown Highway, Rockmart.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
Okay, so all that time, the pitcher goes out there, toes her up, but he doesn't pitch, so we're leaving Knox in there to pitch. And that's going to hit CJ right on top of the helmet. But he's going to run down to first base. I don't know if the bleach had anything to do with it or not, but he's not feeling no pain. He's smiling. He smiles when he gets hit in the helmet.
He gets smiled when we had to give him a spanking at home.
I'm telling you. I mean, you still do that.
Well, no, but he smiled too much, so there was no crying. There were no tears, so we just left it alone.
Hey. So Shazam just showed up, and she's here to support the Rockmart Yellow Jackets. I don't think she realizes that the home fans have went to the other side. So now they're sitting here talking, and now they are switching pitchers after the one pitch hits CJ in the head. Oh, he had to throw a pitch? Because he was out there warming up? Gotcha. So because he was out there warming up, he had to throw at least one pitch. And I guess he made it count because he hit him in the noggin. But it was a curveball, thank goodness, so it couldn't have hurt too bad. But so we're going to take 30 seconds to be right back.
Our kitchen is where our life happens. It wasn't always perfect, but now it is, thanks to a home equity line of credit from Family.
Use the equity in your house to love your home with Family Savings Credit Union. Visit FamilySavingsCU.com.
This is Ryan Robinson, branch manager of your local Family Savings Credit Union. Come by and visit us sometime, 101 Felton Drive, Rockmart, Georgia, 770-684-8601.
Equal Housing Opportunity member NCUA. NMLS number 800746.
WZOT Rockmart, W270CE Rome.
All right, we're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, and Tillery's getting ready to pitch. Only fear is, I said one of the next three batters is going to hit a home run. Now I'm down to two, because your son got hit in the head, but he's fine, thank goodness. He smiled all the way down to first base. But that's a good thing about helmets. That's why you wear them.
Well, out of the three, I think the one that wasn't probably going to hit your home run was probably CJ. He's a great base hitter. I don't know about a power hitter, but you got Dylan Bailey up, and then I believe you have Braden Cole on deck. So
it only takes one, though. I'm going to tell you, because last year he was hitting hard there at the very end, and but he's hitting hard this year too. So let's see what Dylan can do. Here comes the pitch. A little bit high, right above the number, so it's a ball. CJ's on first base, and he's getting a nice little lead over there.
Yeah, I'm watching, and the pitcher's got a long stride as
Sure
well.
does.
Long approach to the plate. Definitely something where you could take the base. But got a great catcher behind the plate. You got to pick that right pitch.
That ball was up high, so it's ball two. Dylan's doing a good job staying off of it, but he brings that ball down just a little bit. I'm going to give my M. Here comes the pitch. Right there at the knees on the inside corner. It's amazing how he went all the way outside. Like he's going outside, and he throws it inside.
Yeah, not too great a pitch, but it was called strike one.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dylan Bailey. Comes the pitch. Hit hard to third base. He backhands it. Throws it to second, gets one, but can't get the other one, so there's 1 out. So CJ did not allow them to get a double play they didn't take the second baseman out, but he sure made it closer than he thought it was going to be.
Absolutely. Good hustle down there by CJ, and that thing almost made it down the line on Dylan's hit.
So here comes Cole coming up to bat. Braden Cole. He steps out. Now he's back in. I heard he hit one deep the other day down south.
He did. He and Reed Couch both.
A hard swing right there, just missed. That was a sweet swing right there.
Of course, he hit one deep to center field early in the game tonight.
Yeah.
For a base hit.
Change up. Got him looking for strike 2. Pitcher comes set. Gets a sign. Looks back at Bailey at first. Here's the throw. Hard, high ball to shortstop.
Dylan better get moved.
And center's going. Center comes in and makes it barely. A nice catch. Just, I thought shortstop was going after it, but centerfield came out of nowhere. I think the shortstop lost it.
Hey, I think shortstop should have had that ball. Centerfield, Kadam, he had to come way in, almost all the way to the back of the dirt.
Well, I noticed the pitcher went up the center. Not the regular center's in right field now. Whew. You might have to take a breath there for a minute. Now it's 2 outs.
Reed Couch at the plate.
It's foul back. Freak out to another one that's can do some damage to the ball. Swung on and missed, but Bailey was going all the way. That's probably a hit and run. That's why he swung, but still, he had a great leap right there. He had a great takeoff.
That's right. Picked a good pitch to run on. Of course, that long stride and that long, slow approach to the plate.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Don't get any of this inning, so it's still 4-0 Rome, but we're going to the top of the 6th.
Here's a real tweet from a real Chick-fil-A guest. Hoover Zach writes, I kind of want to have a party for no other reason than to get Chick-fil-A catering. We hear you, Zach. And not that you need a reason, but there's always birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, Tuesdays, the list goes on. Because it's the little things that bring out the party, like nuggets, strips, salads, cookies. You get the idea. Tweet your stories at Chick-fil-A with hashtag the little things.
Your personal information is very important, and when compromised, can lead to big security issues. Don't trust your information with a here today, gone tomorrow company. Call somebody with reliability and stability in this community. Barnes Tax Service, 770-684-7556.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
We're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen. We're heading to the top of the 6th inning, and we're going to see if we can't shut them down here real quick so we can get back to bat. We got to come up with 2 runs. But overall, been a very good game. And Luke Queen still on the mound for Rockmart. He came in for Griffin Pace, and it's going to be their leadoff batter coming up, Donaldson. He's a left-handed, strong man right there. Looks like he can hit that ball hard, I believe. He can definitely run fast. We've already seen that. Squares the bump, pulls it back. Ball 1. Comes the pitch, swung on and missed. That's a nice job to keep that low and inside.
Yeah, I believe Xavier is one of their high school football stars as well. So.
Ball hit down first base line, but foul. It's 1-2 count. Like I said, we're in the top of the 6th. Rome leads 4-2 over Rockmart. Steps back in. And here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's a little bit out there. Just a little bit outside. Steps back up. 2-2 count. Nobody out. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Great pitch by Luke Queen. Kind of had a little extra steam on it.
He was either going to hit that one out or he was going to strike out. So that's a Clay Boutique strikeout. Perfect pitch by Luke Queen. Visit them down there at Nathan Dean, 1075 Nathan Dean, Triangle Square. Ball hit up to first base area. Dylan Bailey comes up with it. First pitch, out, number 2. Just like that, we got 2 outs. We'll take that any day.
Yeah, past 2 innings we've had lead off on. As a matter of fact, I think the first 2 or 3 on. So.
Yeah, Knox Gatum's up to bat now. He's throwing, Luke, I think, is throwing harder now than he was earlier. He threw that one right past him, right down the middle. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Well, he's definitely challenging him right now. Another beautiful pitch on the outside corner. Swung on and missed. strike two. 0-2 count. Don't change it up. Throw this one by on the outside corner. Here comes the pitch. Beautiful location. Just a little bit outside, but I'm telling you, that's where you want it. That's a ball one. One ball, two strikes, two out. And here's the pitch. Oh, he goes for it, and he's going to tag him out for strikeout. Clayburst Boutique strikeout. And we will be right back after this short message to hit the ball.
All right, I want to ask you something, but you have to promise not to laugh at me.
Okay, what?
Do you think the State Farm jingle really works?
Like, for real? Like, if you sing the jingle, will your agent actually appear and help you out?
Yeah.
Of course it works. I saw it on the internet.
Contact Mary Miller at 1340 Chattahoochee Drive in Rockmart. Call 770-684-9193. Go see them on the web at www.marymillerinsurance.com.
Now you can get a great-looking cut in less time every time with an X-Mark, the Mowers Landscape Pros trust 2-to-1 over the next best-selling brand of mower.
The friendly staff at Haney Farm and Ranch is experienced, knowledgeable, and available to advise you on your needs. Telephone 770-684-7277 or visit them at 150 Prospect Road in Rockmart.
X-Mark, ready to work for you.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
All right, so we're back in the Rock for the first game of the doubleheader with the Rome Wolves. Rome is leading 4-2, going to the bottom of 6. The first three batters for us is Ty Floyd, Jonathan Tuppy, and Sam Sanders. So, those guys can bat in any part of the order. It doesn't really matter where they hit. So it's just a matter of getting our guys going. Once they get going, a couple more weeks, get this rain out of here, we're going to see a lot of good things.
You're exactly right. You can shuffle this order up any way that you want to, depending on who's hot and who's not. And, you bat your number 4, number 1, or number 9. It doesn't matter. Great. Just great talent, top to bottom.
Comes the pitch. That's right at the helmet. Ball one. Takes a sign. Now he's ready. Pitch outside and low. Too low. He's being very careful where he puts his ball for Ty. Ty steps back in. Here comes the pitch. Curveball inside. 3-0. Ty had a little bug get in his eye there.
Yeah, I'd definitely make this guy throw a few strikes. He's kind of struggling to get it across the plate. There's one.
He just let that one go by for strike one. You're right. He's kind of got a different approach on every pitch, it seems like. It's not the same motion. Same leg motion, but just the arm's coming from a different angle. Ball 4. So that was a ball 4 walk by Precious Paul. Just walk and remind to take a walk with your four-legged friends, and you can go down and get your pet groomed, spa, and there's a hotel down there as well. 221 South Marble, Rockmart. They take very good care of your loved ones, your pets, and they're good people. They take care of your pets.
They do.
Yeah, I'm even going to put you on the spot there. This is a ball. Jonathan Suppy. Second one's a ball. I've seen that face 1,000 times. Told me the pitch. The ball is in the dirt. He's not happy with a bad pitch. Catcher's going to go out and talk to his pitcher for a minute, but Jonathan wants a pitch where he can hit. He does not hide that face.
Yeah, when Jonathan can stay balanced on his approach to his swing, and that comes from his golfing. He's a great golfer as well, and when he's balanced, he's really, really good at the plate. When he has to reach out and lunge for something, he loses a lot of his strength. But just a phenomenal baseball player.
Hits that ball to right field, base hit. It's going to get down, so he's holding the runner, Ty Floyd, to second. Smart move right there. I don't think he would have made it. The guy's got a heck of an arm there in right field. So they got nobody out. I think that was the right call. So that's just me talking, an old coach. But
with a great bunter coming
to the plate. So yeah, Sam Sanders steps up. Runners at first and second. You definitely know he's bunting. And like I said, I think Ty Floyd probably needs to go ahead and take off right now because that third baseman's going to go in. Get a nice lead. Both of them do. Here comes the pitch. The bunt goes down.
Great bunt.
First base. Nobody there. Oh, he gets there just in time. He calls him safe. Sam Sanders outruns him. Wow, what a great job by Sam Sanders. Second baseman comes over to try to field it. You can't get any better than that. So Coach from Rome says, can you get some help? But so he's going to go talk to him there real quick. But what a great job by Sam Sanders. What did you see there?
I saw we may have got a call in our favor.
Yeah, I thought so too, but it was a great job.
They leave him safe.
Probably because he did not see it either, because he was looking. That wasn't his call. He had to be watching third base. Exactly. So that's probably why. So now we got bases loaded, nobody out, on a heck of a bunt right there. So umpire in the field said, okay, Coach, I'm done talking to you. We made the call. Let's play ball. So Cooper Yasich is now at the plate.
Once again, Sam Sanders comes through with the corners in, and he bunts it right to the third baseman and still beats out the play at first base. That tells you what type of an athlete that Sam Sanders is.
Oh, yeah. Ball right off the end of the bat there. Kind of a little bit late on that one and hit off the end of the bat. Went toward the first base dugout. 0-1. Once again, nobody out. Looking good for the Jackets right now. We just got to put the ball in play somewhere in the outfield, on the ground. Ball's low. Nice stop by the catcher. 1-1 count. Third baseman for Rome is playing up on the grass, and so is first base. The other two infielders are back. They want to turn a double play. Here comes the pitch. It's going to be outside for ball 2. 2-1 count.
Yeah, you're looking for something to drive here. He don't want to go 3-1, so it should be pretty close.
Yep, good call there, Coach. He fouls that one back here. So it's 2-2. So, steps back in. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Struck him out on a foul tip. Catcher caught it. So that's going to be 1 out. That's going to bring up Morris.
Number 10, Andrew Morris.
Steps in there. Call strike on the inside. Catcher has been going way outside, but then catching the ball inside. It's almost like making you think something different. Ball hit hard to third base, and he bobbles it. He's going to try to tag him, and he doesn't. So he goes around him, and he's going to be safe. So everybody's safe. We do score a run.
Great slide by Suppes at third base. He did a loop and slide and caught a hold of the base and just missed the tag of the third baseman.
And that's a lot of speed right there, too, which helps out. So with 1 out, bases loaded, scores 4-3. Rockmart's down by 1 run, and here comes C.J. Culver.
This guy throws a lot of off-speed pitches. Right now, you want to look right center, push that ball out there. Take that off-speed pitch the opposite way.
Ball one. Here comes the next pitch. Called strike on the outside corner. But he called it, so it's 1-1 now. Shame you got the headset on. You can't yell. But comes the pitch. Right field is going to get down for a base hit. One's going to score. Two's going to score. So now we got runners at first and third. He just took the ball where he put it. He pitched the ball in the outside corner, and he hit it down to right field like you're supposed to. And 2 runs come in. Rockmart takes the lead 5-4 over Rome.
Yeah, it's my son. That's a great piece of hitting right there. I promise you, I'm his worst critic, but his best fan. And but that's a great hitting right there.
Well, you know as well as I do, and I know it's your son, but he's put a lot of time in with batting and fielding, and he loves this sport. And it's just not you can't pick up the baseball right before baseball season. You got to do it all year. Ball's up and in. Those days are long gone. You're going to have to stay in shape all year long. Even if you're playing different sports, you're going to have to always have a baseball in your hand and always have a basketball or football. You always have to be doing something. Curveball hits right over the second baseman's head for a base hit. Another run will score. CJ's had to hold up there in case he caught it. But he's going to be at second.
Well, what the Jackets have done here, they put themselves in a position to win this ball game at the top half of the seventh inning. And it's great hits. We're starting to put some hits together, Coach. And
oh, yeah. This is awesome. And that one kind of off the bad part of the bat, but it just right over second baseman's head. So now we got runners at second and third. Hard hit, base hit, past the shortstop. Going to score one. CJ Culver comes in. Another run for the Jackets. You know, nothing like the present to go ahead and start hitting the ball, huh?
Absolutely.
7-4 Rockmart.
That's 5 total runs scored in the bottom of the sixth inning. Put some hits together and things can happen. And I told you, from top to bottom, there's always capability of having several hits in a row.
Oh, yeah. What this does is if we can get out of this top of this next inning, I can get my jacket quicker because it's getting cold. Might have to call Uber and see if they'll come get my jacket for me. Bring it here. Anyway, the coach is going to the mound, so that's a walk to the mound by Rutgers Jewelers. Go down and see them at 103 West Church Street here in Rockmart. Or give them a call, 770-684-4444. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
You care about your car, so you take it to the best mechanic. You love your dog, so you take it to a vet you trust. So why go with just anyone when it comes to your insurance? With a local Allstate agent, you get expert advice you can trust and the best coverage for you. And because they live in your community, you can always count on them to be there when you need them the most.
In Rockmart, call Allstate agent John Purser today at 770-684-1328. Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
We're back at the Rock. The pitcher's done talking to the coach. 7-4, Rockmart leads. Top of the seventh, or top of the six, excuse me.
Bottom of the sixth.
Yeah, or bottom of the sixth, yeah. I'll get it right here in a minute. And now we got Reed Couch batting with runners at first and second with 1 out. Ball a little bit low. So 1 ball, 1 strike now to him. You can tell that young man's been in the weight room. I pick him if we're in a back alley somewhere and I need somebody. I'm gonna pick him first.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
He's a big kid.
You know, we talk about these seniors. We've got a lot of juniors coming up through here too. That it's a very talented bunch. I think Rockmart baseball is going to be alive and well for many years to come.
I think so too.
That goes for the football program, and matter of fact, all the programs right now. You got tennis coming up. a lot of talented individuals in the tennis program and track. Watch track this year.
Well, here's what's funny. You know that we are going to do a track meet, we're going to do a tennis match, and we're going to do a soccer match here on the radio. Man, these guys, Mark Garrett, Mark Lumpkin, and Brian back there, want to support this community as much as they can. We did a wrestling match last year. We're going to try to do our best to get out there and do as many as we can. We need sponsors for those, but you know what? Don't need a whole lot. But these kids deserve it. They've worked very hard for Rockmart High School, and it's something for them to remember by. And the town loves to hear how good we're doing.
Absolutely. They sure do. They sure do.
It's called strikes, so it's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Reed steps out, and then he steps back in, ready to go. There's the pitch. Gets under it. Fouls are behind us here. I have to replace that net after today. Done the job.
That net's protecting our new locker room.
Sure is.
And
that gray building, it's
that's
protecting.
right. Got a new heating and air system out there, so we want to make sure it's protected.
Swung on and missed for strike 3, but a nice cut. But be 2 outs now on the Jackets. Ty Floyd steps up to the plate now. We talked about, some parents were talking about the hair colors, everybody going blonde or white or whatever you want to call it. Swung on and strike 1. As soon as summer hits and they hit that pool, it's green. It's going to be green.
Hopefully it'll be green with a state championship.
Then that's okay.
That'd be great.
That's okay. But I might go green on the side that I have, a couple that I have left.
That's right.
But
yes, if we keep winning. If we start winning with this going on, we'll probably have you a blonde mullet, to put on.
That would be good. I mean, I'd wear it too.
Especially on these cool nights, I would imagine.
No problem at all. I haven't had a comb over in a long time. The ball. Counts 1-1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Nice cut. That was a changeup and just missed it.
What's great about this team is, you're great. You got great athletes from top to bottom, but you also got a great athlete sitting in the dugout that are ready to step in at a moment.
Yes, you do. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. All right, just like that, ladies and gentlemen, we take the lead 7-4. We're going to the top of the 7th to try to finish this first of the doubleheader. We'll be right back.
Hey baseball fans, Jeff Bailey here with Days Pre-Owned Supercenter in Rockmart. And just like your favorite baseball player works hard and prepares for the season, we work hard at Days to make sure we've got the biggest and best selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs around. Days has been taking care of its customers since 1959. Located right across from Rockmart High School on Highway 113, or check us out at daysrockmart.com. Remember, today is the day.
Freeman Harris Funeral Home, the funeral home that has been providing a strong arm for our friends and neighbors to lean on for the past 76 years. We are proud of the young folks of our community and wish for them success on the field and off. Freeman Harris Funeral Home, Rockmart's very own.
Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.
We're back at the Rock, ladies and gentlemen, going to the top of the 7th. Lead to 7-4. And it's getting cooler, but Chris, the team's not getting cooler. They got hot there that last inning.
What a great inning. Scored 5 runs, and, we've not scored any runs since the 3rd inning. And score 5 in the 6th, to put us up, give us a chance to win the first ball game against Rome tonight.
I know we got middle school playing out there tonight, too, and haven't heard how they've done yet, but I'm sure we'll find out here in a little bit. But now on the mound, who's on the mound for us?
Got Shelton on the mound.
That's our closer.
That's exactly right.
Sidearm Shelton. He comes in, man, with many words. He likes to be on the radio as much as he possibly can. Hard pitch, strike 1 right down the middle.
Yeah, Logan He believes in himself. He throws from a different angle that most pitchers at this level throw at, and he's going to play at the next level for sure. Just phenomenal kid as well.
Another role player that just has taken to this pitching role and can throw so many different pitches from the side. That was a ball. But like you with your son, CJ, his dad's right behind the plate watching him pitch. Outside pitch for ball, and he wants to bat. Of course, his dad said he's not going to bat.
Yeah.
But
what a great piece!
Swung on and missed, strike two.
He actually got to bat down in Thomasville about a week and a half ago, and so we gave him a hard time in the crowd, and he
fouled that one off.
He put a charge into one to right center field, and unfortunately, it was caught by the right fielder, I believe, and of course the stands and giving him a good hard time. Caught him PO power, so but he does. He's assumed the role of a closer, and in wearing it.
Ball hit hard to center field, but it's a one hopper. Just couldn't get to it to put him out, but it was good pitching right there. It's hard to pick up that ball out of his release, especially right now when it's getting darker.
That's right.
But that's going to be a base hit. Miller's batting now for Rome. There's the pitch, swung on and fouled it off, third base side. I don't know what I'm going to do in a couple of years when you parents go, because I feel like I've grown up with you guys here, and it's all one big family.
Well, through Little League Baseball and us coaching and you umpiring, and you convinced me to give my community coaching, and we got to coach together, and just really had a great time being able to watch these young men and women, grow up through the programs.
Ball fouled off the right side right over our dugout. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I learned a long time ago that if you don't have to be a good coach if you surround yourself with good coaches. And that's what I did. Anytime I wanted to coach, even in volleyball or anywhere, you surround yourself with good people that are here for the kids. Good things happen. That's a strike three on the outside corner. Beautiful pitch for out number one. So,
what a confidence Logan has in him right now as a closer. Comes in and he doesn't. Yeah, he's got a great fastball, but his changeup and sidearm approach is just you just don't see it at this level, and takes these guys by surprise. And he throws it with confidence.
That's going to be fair right down the line, first baseline. Dylan Bailey fields it for out number two. I mean, that was 3 inches on the line on the inside, and nice play by Bailey.
That's right. One of those that could sneak up on you real quickly if you're not careful. But he stayed down on it, got the out at first. Could have made a throw to second, but if you overthrow that, there's no really reason to. And then you got other issues. So
that's correct.
Great play by a senior baseball player, Dylan Bailey.
2 outs. Shelton steps off, almost fell off. Now steps back on. Last year I always called him sidearm Shelton, but now he calls out to Cole to the mound to talk about signs. I haven't had anybody on second base yet, so we want to make sure that they agree on their signs. All right, so now we're ready to go. We're 1 out away from ball game number 1. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball.
Yeah, this is where you just want to throw it in there. Throw some of your best pitches, but just stay inside the plate. Let your defense work. Don't overthrow yourself or you have any walks or anything like that.
Nice pitch on the outside corner, right at the numbers. Called strike, 1-1. Yeah, because the home run's not going to beat you. So you just want to go ahead and pitch, but keep it low. Make him hit the ball. Same spot on the outside corner, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Come on, sidearm Shelton. Let's do it right here. Strike 3. Jacket time coming up. Oh, time called by the batter. It's actually the perfect time for him to pitch because, like we talked about, it's right before it gets too dark and not dark enough. Strike 3, swung on a miss. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the ball game for Rockmart wins 7-4. The first game of the doubleheader. Nice job by Shelton coming in. Talk about that a minute, about how he did there.
Oh, Shelton, he came in, and, of course, he's known as our closer now. He has been since the beginning of the season started, and he came in, and he did exactly what he should do as a closer. He put the ball in position for the batters to swing at, and he was around the plate, and that's what you want in your closer. He's not going to overpower you, but when you have a 3-run lead, then you got to put the ball where they can swing at it or put it in play so that we can get those out. We don't want walks in that situation, and he came in and did exactly what he should do as a closer.
That definitely gives you a lot of confidence right there when you got 3 runs and you guys are playing good behind you. So, but you're right. So 7 innings, score 7-4. Rockmart wins this first of 2 doubleheaders, and I don't know if I'm swapping out and getting the better or the worse Culver next, but we're fixing to see because I think Bob Culver's going to join us, and he's not going to be able to argue like he does. But you know what? He's going to have a lot of stuff to say because that's a lot of knowledge there.
There is a lot of knowledge, and I tell you, there's no one that loves Rockmart sports any more than Bob Culver, my dad, that's for sure. And he's been a part of the program from within and from without, supported it from just as a community leader, and now he's back as a community coach on the track, and also helped out with the football program this year. And it's kind of crazy, but he went and got his community coaching certificate, and the year he did that, they went to the state championship. So
it's kind of funny, isn't it? But it's definitely. I know he's been blessed to be down there for the kids and for the coaching staff, and hey, let me tell you what, there's a lot of knowledge there that we need.
It is.
So we're going to go ahead and send it back to Brian at the station. I don't know how long they take here. Usually about 15, 20 minutes.
I would imagine 20 to 30. Probably get the field back in check, get your pitchers re-warmed up, and get everything back at the coaches meeting. So the time is 6:52. Probably around 7:30, we'll bring our second game to you. I'm going to head to my car and get a jacket, and if not, I'm going to call my wife. But either way, I'm going to get a jacket from somewhere. But for Robert Troll and Chris Culver, Chris, I enjoyed it, man. Please come back anytime, and let's get another victory. Sounds great.
We'll be right back after this.
You have been listening to Rockmart High School Baseball here on WZOT. Brought to you by John Purser Allstate, Now and Then Antiques, the Nathan Dean Agency, Rockmart High School Baseball on WZOT 101.9 FM AM 1220.